Doctor, with a 29 on resolve plus ingenuity plus psychic, you sense some kind of foreign and impersonal technology probing toward the back of your mind, but you successfully throw up a mental barrier to prevent intrusions like you've grown used to doing. Your mind remains your own, for now at least. Dean, with a 16 on resolve and ingenuity, you sense some kind of mental connection being made at you and the individuals nearby. You block out unnecessary, but receive the intentional message. Saffron, with a 12 on resolve plus ingenuity, something or someone enters your thoughts. How? From where? You have no clue. It starts with a dull throb, then rapidly intensifies to a splitting headache searing through your brain from the back to the front of the skull. It spreads left, right, up, down, and the ground begins to sway. Then come the voices. Wendy! Hey, Wendy, have you heard the news? What news? The doctor's regenerated. Again? Then what's the big deal? It's female form. What did you say? A girl. Quick! Get the plans! I'm going to be rich! Billions, no, trillions of talents! Doctor will be mine at last. A tick or two passes before both Dean and Saffron receive a third voice. Artron energy. Knew I wasn't dreaming. Come on, work. Yes! Hello? Someone, are you receiving me? There is a brief pause as a visual transmission begins. The room is filled with mechanical parts, its walls lined with clock faces of varying times. In the back of the room is a tall grandfather clock, but right in the front of your psychic's perspective is a young woman with brunette hair pulled back sensibly in a ponytail, wearing a slightly gaudy shirt under a lab coat and large, nerdy glasses on her roundish face. Doctor? Oh, I can't receive, only transmit. If you're getting this, can you please tell the doctor for us? It took Kate. I tried to give chase and I think I caught up, but we were all transported elsewhere and then I lost them. I think we're not on 21st century Earth anymore. I haven't got any reception. Nothing we're familiar with anyway. Then I detected some abnormal activity from here. As for Wendy, don't trust... What are you doing? And it's over. As soon as it began. That was weird, especially for you, Saffron, and it hurt. Lose a point from one of your attributes. Doctor, between concentrating on Dean and especially keeping Saffron calm, fending off some psychic invasion, and still trying to work out how to suss out what this remains of this person trapped in the ensnarer, you're not paying particular attention to your surroundings. You sort of shake the body, probably to try and wake them up again. But they are almost cold by now, and as you do, a little of the blood flows back into the siphon. When you realize this is happening, you release just a little residual of your regeneration energy into it to try and reverse what this device just did, and you glimpse the barest outline of a human man's face. Not too old, with blonde hair in a feathered bowl cut. Of all the faces you've met, this is a new one. Still very dead. So if Saffron is right, why would they kill their own teammate? Or is there some way of siphoning him out of this body to somewhere else? Dean, for 14 on awareness and survival plus photothermic vision. You scan the scenery and notice that at the end of one set of drag marks, slither marks, some of the soil appears to be slightly warmer than the surrounding ground. You didn't notice it before because you were all looking at the body and the siphon on the tree still held there by the ensnarer. Understandably, a much more obvious point of focus. If this is blood too, this would be in a volume more consistent with what you might expect from someone unwillingly siphoned here. Had the other siphon it was paired to been here? Saffron. For 21 on awareness plus survival plus keen senses, you find Dean inspecting a patch of ground, around which seems to have more blood, from where the slither, drag marks, and a new trail of footsteps begins. The remaining stains above it reveal this blood is a more normal shade of blue, notably lighter in color than the dark blue left inside the siphon on the ensnarer's victim, which means it came from another source, a different person. Was there more than one person who was siphoned from here before? If someone or something else was also siphoned from here, losing this much blood, how did they get up and walk after slithering or being dragged here? And why? Things to ponder as you return to the Critchlow farmhouse. If you move quickly, roll for coordination and athletics. If quietly, roll coordination and subterfuge. If something else, what would you like to do?